I kind of like the repeat of the veto, you know, like the pick back into Vertigo. I think, you know, like you were kind of splitting hairs before when you were looking at like the difference in that game. I think if you're EXTREMUM, having a kind of better idea of what you're up against now, like, you know, something to bear in mind is EXTREMUM have spent a decent bit of time over in EU, while we've all really been following this EXTRASALT storyline like super closely, knowing what's going on with this team back and forth. They might not have been paying that same mind to this squad up until they played them for the first time, right? You know, they've done some research and whatnot. Yeah. But Vertigo, this is one that, you know, if you go back, if you revisit it, if you fix and maybe tweak a couple of rounds here and there, it could have been an EXTREMUM victory. Yeah. So let's see how that pans out now as we get into their map pick. They got a T-side start to begin with, and already a lot of footsteps over towards B.
Yeah, the T side was the problem last time, right? They got 4 rounds. They pulled a bit of a comeback in that second half, but it was all, you know, falling on dead ears with a slow T side. So exciting to see if EXTREMUM can one-up that. Already things are looking good. A retake B setup here for EXTRASALT. JT with a kit. Everyone else armored up and ready to go. They walked mid to see if they could find a quick flank, but really it's going to be the bulk of this retake coming in from middle. Fang on the flank being watched by Azza. That might be the first contact here. He's moving out. Flashes in as the CT start to flood the site. Azza. Oh, the timing. He goes back and checks it, though. And his team are getting all the kills they need. JT, nice shot. But is it all in vain? He's got the kit. Trying to isolate Buntet, who's just playing with him right now. And JT gets killed from Buntet at the site. EXTREMUM on the board. And their T-side looks good so far.
Trying to dive into that first Vertigo game to see exactly how it played out. And EXTRASALT did actually take the pistol, and considering it was a 16-12, never know how things could go. Coin flip there. Rewrite history here. Butterfly flaps its wings on one side of the building. The other side of the site gets taken.
We got one flash. How much value can you make out of one flash?
I guess it depends on how you invest it, right? If I'm GameStop, what's going on here? Flash gonna go over. Oh, okay. Oh, not to the moon. Oh, I'm interested. And
buy high, sell low.
We need to get you registered as a financial advisor for that one.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an expert.
I hear AMC is the new stonk.
New stonk. Wow.
To invest in.
So informed, Harry. I mean, with statements like that,
yeah,
you're just printing money.
I think we just all in AMC right now.
I just really want to know what the guys in the actual company think of these. Like, if you're the CEO of AMC and you're like, man, we got rocked by the pandemic. I don't know how we can financially recover. And then your share price just starts skyrocketing because people are memeing on the internet. You just like, I don't know, guys, just ride this wave. I don't understand what's happening, but I'm here for it.
Free money is the best money. And the only thing better than free money is free rounds. EXTREMUM are looking for one, but we've got a gun investment for EXTRASALT. They're very heavy on the A ramp.
One of them gun investments.
Yeah, I was going to say gun buy, but I knew you'd meme that as well. And luckily, these gun buys are being put to good use. Look at Grat, though. He's up past them. Oh, he sneaks. He hits the timing. They have no idea. Did they see him? Fang looks aware. They're hunting him down. Grat's still got the shot, and now this round is thrown into disarray.
Gratisfaction getting naughty with it. Getting naughty with Gratisfaction. Here he is. His mustache will tickle you. He tries to reach these bad places in through CT. OC will actually pick him up and deal with the wrap brown. And really, all the excitement that Grat was providing is now out of the window. We're looking at Liaz and Buntet. Now just Buntet to try and save the day. And instead, he's torn to shreds by Marquis, anchoring this B-bomb site, putting a stop to the push. And EXTRASALT get there first, there and then.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember way back to their last matchup. The only reason I remember is because I checked. But they did take 11 rounds on the defense. Extra salt in their first go-around. So, expecting the CT side to be a bit locked down again. Alright, gonna try and poke around with the tech. See if he can tip away, but doesn't seem to be the case. Substantial utility damage. Does gain the space, though. And it seems like we're gonna get an A-ramp execute here.
Little molly trade over at short. Thank God no one's trapped in the middle of that. That can be a very rough place to find yourself. Thing is, at this point, Extra Salt, they've got so many bodies here. They're breaking this down with, you know, even with this wall of smokes that's going to come in is going to be tricky. It's not going to be easy for you on the side of EXTREMUM. You're trying to get up ramp. OC's even getting boosted up here to try and spot over the smokes. Fang's challenging ahead of them. It does kind of give a fight away that you might not have had otherwise. And you also find JT. So actually, there's a good chance you can make something of this round now. Double short side post plant. I like that. One of these players is going to reroute back down to ramp, and now they can try to split around this bomb. Instead, OC just beats them to the punch, takes down everyone at the end of the round, and sorts that retake out for Extra Salt.
Watching OC play is just...
It's actually ridiculous how slept on that guy was.
Yeah.
Even I did it, frankly. And probably you'll find a clip of me out there literally saying, yeah, OC's not that good or something. I always do that.
We've all been crowing about him in NA for a long time.
I put out so much content. What I do is, right, I'll say something.
Cover every base.
Yeah, I'll say something. Realize it was wrong. Contradict that earlier thing. And fortunately, because of the deluge of content I put out, that thing I was wrong about is now buried by me correcting myself and being right about it. People link to the most recent clip, making me look like some kind of oracle. Can't actually see into the future.
Call that the
shotgun
approach.
You can try.
You're not a
You've got great management of the past. That's how you try to do it. Now look at this. Marky finishes the round off. Never really gets very exciting, does it? Ugh. I hope we can have a big moment there with the pistols running in through mid, landing some big D shots, but nah, man, not meant to be.
You're still talking about things that aren't happening, Harry.
Yeah.
Maybe talk about the things that are happening. Like these 5-bet odds.
Like these 5-bet odds, for example, yeah. Extra Salt still looking like the favorites, if I've come to understand the way numbers work correctly.
Close.
Oddly enough, it did get better for them, though. I guess just
it has gotten better. For EXTREMUM, I think that is. Right?
Well,
I understand numbers.
Actually, Vibet, as well as being the only NASDAQ-listed betting company, they're also the only one that operates on quantum probabilities. So they look at all realities to ever have existed from a singularity. Okay. And they factor that into the odds in case we accidentally slip into one of those timelines where EXTREMUM wins.
Hugo is already his face is beaming. Hugo talks about alternate realities more than he talks about the reality we actually live in. So
I do
know
that
he's
as well,
excited.
but that's mainly because I'm depressed. It's not quite the same. It's got no scientific basis. I'm just really sad.
I hope this isn't the only life, guys. I hope there's somewhere else where I'm prospering.
Exactly. That's what
another plane where
you know,
I'm
in another reality, I've got a 6-pack. In another reality, a full head of hair. Me and Keira Knightley are on a yacht sipping cocktails, but not this one. Never this one. Esports happened in this one.
You can only hope, guys. You can only dream.
Little thought exercise for you all. If you ever do feel a bit sad, just imagine a completely alternate quantum reality where everything's great.
Everyone knows.
That sounds great. Yeah.
Everyone knows that the solution to serious issues is escapism.
Yeah, just run away from your problems. Jeez.
I mean, look, we all work in gaming, so that is basically what we're doing, right? Good bit of escapism.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to go from my computer where I've been playing Counter-Strike to the sofa where I'm watching Counter-Strike, back to my computer to play Counter-Strike. And I'm going to do that for 3 to 4 more years.
Then what? You're dying?
No, I go to the alternate reality with Keira Knightley on the yacht with a 6-pack.
Hang on. What?
Why do I get cuckolded
in my alternate reality by you? Like, how does that work?
You're just sitting on your yacht one day, a portal opens up, Hugo walks through.
Sorry, Rich.
And it's all over.
My ultimate
Back to
reality.
esports for you, Richard.
Yeah, what makes me happy in my alternate reality is fucking you over in your alternate reality. Brilliant.
Would you like to experience Richard's dream?
Oh,
yeah, that's typical. That is a typical summary of my esports career to date. I don't even get the fantasy.
I appreciate the idea, but I will be taking it and enjoying it myself. The future is now, old man.
Right.
If someone out there could do this, please put Hugo's face on, what was it, Dewey? Malcolm in the Middle? Is that...
Oh, yeah.
That clip?
Yeah.
I would love to see that. The future is now, old man.
Little B take here for EXTREMUM to remind us all what's going on. We had a fake. We had a double site take. They were moving up ramp and they were walking into B late and they lose their A players and the bomb. And Tet's gone back for it. Liaz holding down the site. And these CT's not making the mistake of retaking early, right? They're still waiting to see if there's a lurk. Where's Bentet got onto? He's going to start to run. Now it's all piecing itself together. Extra Salt trying to move it together to deny this bomb plant. JT gets caught, now it's only 2. Oh, dear.
Oh, but Bentet, Bentet gets it down to the 1v1. Marky up against him. My word. Bentet, look at that shot, man. He nails it. Nails him. And that's another round on the board for EXTREMUM.
Damn right, Harry.
What does the text say on their shirts? We are bigger than something?
The bigger you are, the harder you fall.
Yeah, wow, that's a really good quote to have on your shirt.
Guys, stay small.
Maybe
so
when you're the
never
underdog.
Fail. I don't know, it's small text, I can't see it.
Richard actually linked me to an article about EXTREMUM. Now that sounds awful, but it was actually all like quite positive, really.
Yeah, you know, like it was celebrating the achievement of mothers.
Of mothers.
Yeah, that's great.
It
what
was
achievements?
There was what's her name? Is it Octomum? The one. She's not like an actual octopus. Okay. She just gave birth to like 8 kids.
Eight octopuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a pretty extreme mum moment, if you ask me. There was.
Oh, go ahead.
There was a bunch on there. You know, there was like
anything.
There was
anything
some that,
better than reproducing far too much.
There was some that were on there listed as accomplishments, but that didn't sound like they should be celebrated.
Give me one.
One was the youngest childbirth. And I was like, well,
that's pretty extreme.
I don't know if that's a big celebration moment.
Wow.
But it was on the article. And all I'm doing is quoting the article. That's I will die on that hill. Fang, gonna die on his own hill. Little molehill has been turned into a mountain in this round because the A site has fallen. And EXTREMUM are up onto 5.
Seeing some brutal headshots coming out this game already. Just the POV deaths. Clean AK kills. And a 5th round for EXTREMUM. Already beating their last T side, right? Like that's something.
I was just going to say that.
About more impressive. And, well, hey, what that means is there's a 0% chance they lose this map. I think. Because, you know, history repeats itself every 2 BO3s or something.
Oh, no. I can't already start thinking about
we'll
this.
Save that for the second series, maybe.
Jesus, we are 8 rounds into the day. All right, let's try and calm it down somewhat.
Yeah, true. Just on another note, while we have the end of this round, Hugo, the one thing quantum mechanics has actually taught me is that Schrodinger is not fit to have a pet. Think we can all agree on that.
Well done, Richard.
Poor cat. Yeah. I think I found the text that was on the jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
What does it say?
It's rotating around their website. It says, I'm not sure where it starts because they've just got one constant block that's scrolling, but I think that bigger was at the top, so I'll start with the bigger line. We are bigger than esports. This is not about esport. We don't want to be the best esport brand. And then it just keeps rotating.
Oh.
And then they got another line that says, we are young, we are fresh, we are the new generation, we are creating style.
Yeah, no, me and Harry can definitely relate to that, I think.
Yeah, man, that sounds sick. Like, I can't think of why anyone wouldn't want to wear that on a t-shirt. Like, really, I think they've nailed it. I think if you're Extra Salt, Liquid, Chaos, Furia, you name them, just give
young,
up.
Fresh, new generation.
Because you're not any of them things. You're not young, fresh, new Jenny.
You ain't beating these guys, no.
They don't even want to be the best esports team.
They just want to...
Now, listen, far be it from me to suggest that that is a bold marketing strategy in the field of esports.
It's fine. If you never win, you just say, yeah, well, you know, we never planned to win. It's written on my chest.
But it does actually raise the question, what do they want to do?
Yeah, was there any answer? Sell clothes.
Oh yeah, that literally. They keep talking about how like, yeah, we want the big style, we are the big cheese, and all this shit.
We're
like,
young, we're fresh, we're EXTREMUM.net.
I do love it though.
Midlife crisis, the t-shirt. I'm gonna start wearing that. I've still got it. It's just a t-shirt that says I've still got it. I'm still young.
I'm still fresh.
I'm that guy drinking alone at the bar, inserting himself into your conversation with your mates.
Excuse me, lad. Another J2O, please.
Another J2O.
Another J2O and a Lambooner.
Yeah, just mix them all together. Yeah. Fuck it.
Put it in a trough.
Strap it to my head.
Yeah, that is. I mean, on a serious note, that is a strange, you know, slogan.
There's more.
Okay.
I found more text on the website. At the bottom, there's a little thing that says, EXTREMUM is the culture that unites us all. And then there's also, on the next one, when they talk about their teams, at the bottom of that, there's a line that says, family is the people who share views on creativity and culture.
Me and my family disagree about everything, so I don't know if I can co-sign that one.
I think that's it. I think that's all I got. The website is kind of sick.
No more hidden
It's very cryptic, you know. Like, well, hang on a sec, right? Let's take a look. Cryptic, Crypt Keeper, and Sonic holding it down now. Actually, only good for one, mate. What am I talking about? Oh, look, the B-bomb site belongs to EXTREMUM.net. Oh, Legend says
you threw away the Crypt Keeper line on that, by the way. So, hang your head in shame.
The bag just runs down. Well, guys,
can we get the actual Mike? Can we get the actual link to the website so we can, you know, reference it?
Let me send it on over. And you know what? Since we're
just read it out.
A little bit of fun. It's EXTREMUMs. No, EXTREMUM.gg.
Okay.
No, EXTREMEMUMs.com.
Check it out. Find some hidden text.
They also have a shop tab, but I can't figure out. There's no way to actually buy things on the shop, so I'm a little confused by that.
Well, they don't want to be the best esports org.
Yeah.
So why do they sell you shirts? Get it together.
Oh, esports crossed out. This is not about esport, but the esport is crossed out.
Yeah, they've literally written out the lyrics to Supergrass's 90s hit, All Right. It's really We are young.
We are free.
We are the new generation. Oh, dude, what is this? Okay, here we are. Holding on to Rampant with Scene for Fang. He's having a great day, a great time. And he's got Buntet's AK, so imbued maybe with the power of Buntet. He's going to use it to try and tear through EXTREMUM. But, all the kills have come up in favor of them. The A-bomb site is now kind of hanging in the balance. Marky's desperately trying to regain some control, and he's left them in a 2-on-2 retake. But Marky, you see little Marky here, 2 points of health, if you can believe it. That's low. Most guns are looking to do, you know, around about 30. So he's dead in one shot.
They're gonna try and get back over. Op shot misses. Now they got a chance to get forward, get some positioning. The tap onto the bomb. That doesn't connect. Ah, it does at the end there. Thought they pulled the player off, but no, not to be. Marky dancing around the boxes eventually gets claimed. It was only a matter of time with all those bullets flying around the site and the 2 HP type sitch. And that is EXTREMUM to take the lead.
Looking fresh. Looking young.
I mean, they're generating style, right?
Creating
style, sorry.
They are the next generation. You're just sleeping.
See, okay, now I can read it. Now knowing what it is.
Man, I was, you know, whenever, okay, here's a little secret. Whenever the BTS stream just first starts up, it's great. You get all the diehard BTS fans in there, the ones who really understand like what's going on. Once it's been up for a minute, all the like soulless ghoul cretin fucking absolute like shambles.
I knew I'd break it. I've turned Harry into an asshole. I knew I could do it.
And like, you know, I gave it a little look, and it's like, fuck, man, just, I don't even, any suggestion I would make wouldn't feel aggressive enough.
I'm going to cheer you up here, Harry. And I know this has been a really, like, just needlessly self-indulgent period of, you know, we've talked about the game a lot less than any other game. But listen, right?
Oh, yeah, so this is the worst we've ever done it.
Yeah, for sure, but whatever. So
there's no Rob in here to bring us back.
Yeah, listen, it's fine. You know. So anyway, last night, right? Do you remember the interview we did with Elish?
Yeah.
And he said Furia is, you know, full of holes, and they were going to exploit that in their game, right? Yeah. So, no joke, I couldn't sleep. I had insomnia last night. And so I have written probably approximately 40 minutes of material about Elish and how all of his hobbies revolve around hobbies that have holes in them, right? And I am going to self-indulgently slip that in to the point of... So that's happening in the future, not now.
In the liquid game,
right? But like just as an example, right?
Okay.
Deadpan. I'm gonna deliver obviously Elish. Their favorite type of cheese is Swiss, because Swiss is the one that has the most holes in. You know, if you think about other types of cheese, you know, better. That's got cracks, hasn't it? But not holes.
Yeah.
And so on and on and on it goes. And then after like 10 minutes of cheese talk, I'm going to bring it back and go, so obviously, when it comes to the matter of holes, I do trust the Elise's judgment. So, you know, that is coming to a BTS soon. The self-indulgent Elise holes bit. Literally stated writing this. Yeah, that is going to, Harry, that is going to bring you back, I think, to the light.
Yeah, no, I can't wait, Richard. I can't wait, man. You are the reason for so much of my happiness lately. And look at this, it's a unicorn round in the background, by the way.
That's why we weren't talking about the game, because nothing happened.
Literally nothing happened. So can you please just let it slide this once, or else I swear to God.
Lay off me.
Like, I don't know what more you want. They didn't kill anyone. They just put the bomb down and the round was over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Richard was telling us about his Elish hole.
Oh, I can't wait for that liquid game now.
Plays a lot of golf in his spare time.
I mean, really, just the fact that you were sleepless at night in bed thinking about Alicia's holes.
I literally have written. There's so much. It's just that everything that involved anything that can be a play on words related to the concept of holes and things that have holes in them. I've actually, yeah, it's gonna be brilliant. I'm excited for that.
It might be your best work yet, Rich. Yeah. It's not even done.
Well, you know, listen, I said this will be the last year I do event work, probably. So, you know, you have to go out strong.
That's true. That is true.
And while we're on the subject of strong guys, EXTREMUM having an incredibly strong T half here.
Yeah, no, this is actually really good. Like, this is why... You know, on the real, everybody, this is why we were excited for this EXTREMUM repick into Vertigo, right? As Hugo said earlier, as Darth Mike said earlier, they got 4 rounds last time they played this T side. Extrasalt got 11 in their CT half, so this is already so much better. This is an EXTREMUM that's out for revenge. And they're going to start to charge down the B site again. We need a couple of kills out of Marky, or else this is slipping away from you. In a very big way. With him falling, it could just be a save. Now everyone's very, very low, and Fang will use this opportunity to line up a double. Oh, making a triple, but now he's low as well. The guy who's created so much space in this round, cut down by Bunset and falling into a 1v1. Jacob versus OC. Oh, and Jacob wins it, one shot away from certain death. And yet he gets it over the line.
Wow. Yeah, he was dinked by Sonic earlier on that first fight down the stairs. And, I mean, massive effort from Fang there as well. But Jacob, he's had some killer shots this game already. 8-5. Woo! We're getting a whole different EXTREMUM right now. What a weird situation it would be. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but just to follow in line. If EXTRASOL get your beat here today after everything we've seen from them, after some incredible games, the expectation that they might even win the tournament will be up there at least. You know, taking Liquid the full distance. That could all be for nothing, right? Obviously, still RMR points at this stage in the game, right? They're going to come top 6th if they go out in the lower bracket. So there's still points, but that would be a crazy world we live in. Right now, EXTREMUM are taking us to that world. An eco from EXTRASOL, and surely 9 to find.
Now look, this is the NA RMR, and there is nothing more NA than losing to an eco. So if EXTREMUM have been adapting to the culture, Azur got risky against the CZ. There we go, that's the bomb drop. Right in range. Ah, Marky thought he might be able to follow up as the head came over the berm, but it's not gonna happen there. And that should probably sell it. That should probably be it in the round. Maybe a little bit of more deagle damage would be nice to see. Players are low. But EXTREMUM seem to have surmounted the chief obstacles here. They're fine now.
Yeah, low health, but don't think there's a way back into this round. Grat's keeping pressure on.
Ooh. Azur just AWP'd him out, man. Azur, not normally an AWP, but there he is, making it work. Low on HP, throwing it over. And EXTREMUM. This is potentially a very exciting series with this kind of a T-side coming in from the EXTREMUMs. And look at the Vibet odds. Mate, Vibet, well, they find themselves believing in EXTREMUM now as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can't not, right? The proof, Harry, well...
Don't you say it,
check
Hugo.
The,
if you tell me the proof
aisle.
is in... yeah,
it's
okay,
in
check the dessert aisle. All right, man, I'll go do it.
Here we go, looking for 10. Another big buy for EXTRASOL. Got to put it to good use. Heavy A taken. Oh, caught on the jump. Nothing worse. Jacob dead. And he's been the hard hitter, one of them here for EXTREMUM. Liaz still living. Bit late to the party. Bentet's already up the top shelf, and Fang waits on this boost spot. Head covered by the pole. EXTREMUM taking their time, waiting to see if there's any re-aggression in this 5-on-4, see if they can get a punish. If not, it will come down to those execute smokes and just running on in, trying to get that plant in. They're going to have to kill JT, who's committed. Fang, not as much. Dangerous setup. The smokes come in. Fang has to tell his teammates, sorry, mate, you're dead. But no smokes, they just dry run it. JT's blind anyway. He's gone from the round 3-on-3. Bomb planted. Util, no kit, retake.
Yeah, they're young, they're fresh. They're the new generation. They're creating style, all right. EXTREMUM, they've got this bomb down. They don't want to be the best esports brand. So they're going to tuck themselves in behind the sandbag. They're bigger than esport. There's Gratisfaction with the opener. Oh, there's the double from Gratisfaction. Can you say bigger than esports? He certainly can. Takes down 3 in the post plant, and there it is. A huge T-side out of EXTREMUM. We're loving what we're getting out of these young, fresh guys right now. 10-5 at the end of the first half. And there's still more halves to come. One more, in fact. So stick around. Join us for that in a moment.
The last time these two teams met, it was Extra Salt and EXTREMUM were the slugs. This time, the Oni slugs are going into Extra Salt players' heads. Let's see if that continues.
Sliming their way up A right now. Greasing the wheels of this ramp. And Extra Salt, little do they know, they're walking into quite the fest. 4 players here. As a re-aggroing, Grat's already up on the short side. He's going to be joined by a bit of an entourage. 3 CTs crunching together. Oh, and it's leaving a bitter taste in your mouth. Nice kills from Grat. Marky's going to trade, but Grat being the hero, setting his team up right now. Still looking to go back, though. Extra Salt not invested. Sonic and Marky walking back as OC fakes the site, but with no one pushing off of those flashes, it all becomes clear as day. Bentet's been called to go back to B. Guys, there's flashes, there's no push. Watch your bomb sites, and he hears them coming.
I don't think they'll be able to deny this, though. So money made at the very least. Now Marky, oh, he's get the spot. They're peeking in. He knows they're coming. Oh, it's easy around the corner, and it's a lot of bullets. OC and Sonic combining, though. They're a dynamic duo. They've got the flank on. And that's the problem, is OC just doesn't have the health for this, but he does have the shot. Not going to be able to surmount the obstacle that is Bentet. And that's going to be EXTREMUM taking the pistol. Up to 11 now.
All right. What do you make of that, Harry?
Man, I don't know. This is big. EXTREMUM might be about to get this dominantly. This is not the Extra Salt that you were hoping showed up today. Right, and EXTREMUM, it feels like they've elevated their level. We're getting so much out of everyone. Got a force buy. That's where you buy up guns with a bit of armor behind them. You'll note that OC, he's gone for a real risk here. The head armor AK, it's a classic. No, the no head armor AK.
Kevlar AK. That's the rage force in every pug. It's met by 4 Galils, one of which has already opened up through the smoke on A. Liaz holding on to middle. He's had a good game so far, but the FAMAS never fun to play with. This force buy right now is working out, and Tet needs to stop it, and only a dink. Galil beats FAMAS every day of the week, baby. It's Azza in a 1-on-5. There's an upgrade at least, but might just be looking to get away with it. Oh. Chunky, and well, he does turn around and finish the job, but not going to get away with his life, nor his gun. 6 rounds, and the force buy flips things on its head early.
Yeah, maybe there's more to this than meets the eye.
Like a transformer.
Yeah, yeah, like a transformer, right? You think it's just a big machine, but really it's a car as well.
Would have done that the other way around, actually. I think the the part of the Transformers that's remarkable is that they start out as the car and you go, ooh, car. Oh. Then it's, yeah.
Oh!
Obviously on Cybertron they don't have to do that, but, you know, because it's exclusively populated by Transformers.
I like to think it's a very meta critique about how, you know, even the robots feel the need to conform to social norms, right?
Yeah.
Quite a meta critique, because like on their planet, they're never cars. They're just kind of chilling out, having a good time. Well, they weren't having that good of a time. They were fighting.
Canonically speaking, they would transform into vehicles appropriate.
Like, yeah. But you know, like their vehicles, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But mainly just to get around, you know, like because obviously why
it's convenient.
Yeah, if you're a robot, you still get tired.
Oh, Grat's making a play, pushing in. Bentet burns alive, and now the B play. Oh, Sonic's blind, everyone's blind. Oh, JT. He's gonna Move in with the bomb. Oh, little dink onto Marky. It's still kind of hanging in the balance. It's still hanging in the balance. And now, oh, the balance is tipped.
Oh.
Sonic takes matters into his own hands, and he is a transformer because that shit was electrifying out of Sonic there. They actually another type of transformer.
They run on. Nice. Oh, I see. You mean the one that's used in electronics? Yeah. That's pretty clever. I was about to. Yeah, I was about to go. They run on Energon. Actually, no.
Are you like the world's biggest Shia LaBeouf?
No, I'm not. Hotbit is actually. What a nerd. By the way, so people know how the production is communicating with us is via a combination of voices in my head and Discord. And Hotbit is such a nerd. That's the guy who runs this whole thing. He literally was going, no, they transform to blend into the planet they're on. There are no human cars on Cybertron. They transform into futuristic Cybertron. All right, mate. We've all had a drink. You know. Calm down.
Look, someone needs to bring in the facts, the real hard-hitting facts, the facts that you don't want to hear. Okay? And so here they are.
I hope Hotbit just hops into one of the OBS rooms right now, like for Flarens, while it's not being used. Hops on air and really just helps iron this out, right?
We could use some advice.
Mate, I'll tell you one thing. This is how old I am. I saw Transformers the movie in theaters, right? That came out in '86. But
you mean like a play, or
like
when
they acted it, right?
Yeah. It was great. Marlon Brando was Optimus Prime. No, it actually had Orson Welles in it. Funnily enough, he played Unicron, the Planet Eater. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It came out like 2 years because I lived in like a real shitty town, so we just got movies like 2 years later. You know, it's like, oh, I've got Total Recall on Betamax. You know. But anyway, my mother took me to see it, and you know, I couldn't. They kill all the main characters, mate. Not just Optimus Prime. Like everyone dies, they get eaten. It's like I was in floods of tears, mate. Fuck me up. Like, why have they done this? It's one of the maddest cartoons ever made. It really is. Like Richard's damaged, isn't it? Yeah, it was that. That was the deciding moment. I didn't need to learn about, get me a goldfish if you want to teach me about mortality. Like, don't have all my favorite cartoon characters get eradicated in front of me. Like, that was just too much. Speaking of eradication, currently EXTREMUM are trying to eradicate extra salt from this map of Vertigo. There you go, I brought it back, guys.
Cool.
Nice, that's good, that's good. You know, the turnaround times are a little longer without Faflara here, but we do eventually get back to the Counter-Strike.
Is that my job?
Raz faction,
am I supposed to be doing that? Am I supposed to be,
I don't know, like, honestly, I don't even know how Faflara does it, like... It's something else, man. I think you're doing a great job, Mike, man. You're keeping us down to earth and also joining us in these
Fifth Lauren's actually in the chat. He typed, talk about the Gamecasters. This is so cringe. So,
I really hope that's true.
That is 100% true.
Oh, my God.
He's trying to do his best from afar.
Stirring shit, man. He's like, yeah, chat's always great when I'm on, but, when I'm not on, I don't know, it just falls apart.
Sonic with the opener, and Marky's good for one as well. Oh, that's JT pulling a vintage Shrimply Pibbles out of the hat now. Liaz desperately trying to hold on to the elevator, is chased down by OC.
Did they just take it B? They could?
No, they don't know.
Safe, though.
Yeah, they play for CT. They're playing for it. They are more than ready. Crouch on the boost and the headshot from it. Doesn't get much easier than that. 9 rounds. This is not done.
I'll tell you when the comeback is real is the moment we see a smile crack on those player cams. It's been all straight faces for Extra Salt. As soon as someone gets a little grin on, that's when I start to believe.
Robin is actually in the chat and he's just flaming. He said, yeah, so he replied to someone. I had to go find who he replied to because I wanted to know the context. Someone asked Robin if he's against the casters having fun, and he said, they're not allowed. They're there to cast the game. Be professional and non-offensive.
And I've just been handed something I have to read on there. We'd like to apologise to any Transformer fans. There was a comment made earlier that they run on electricity. We want to make it absolutely clear. that isn't accurate and indeed would contribute to the climate crisis in a very unhealthy way. So sorry about that.
Oh, the triple boost! I've always wanted to see this. I've always wanted to see him play. Please, Jake, go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up.
Jump now.
Yeah. No, now.
Oh.
And jump. And, okay, no, just keep waiting. Just keep waiting.
Just wait.
Jacob. Yes, Jacob. Yes, the triple boost. I've never seen this pulled out yet, so I always knew it could be done. Haven't seen any mad lads crazy enough to do it. They're just trying to get some eco kills. That's all they want. Oh, Jacob, do not look to the left, young man, who is older than I.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yeah, baby, the boost. They didn't even know. And now they charge in the mid. Into the triple stack. The kills have come through. They realize, well, it's not done yet. Oh.
You know, not bad.
That's a good
strat.
Yeah, expensive round as well. They've made it. So, although Extra Salt do claw it back, they're going to be out of pocket. Like all of Harry's outrageous comments.
I don't think they're that outrageous. I think they'll get worse. I think this is map 1, and it's impressive how bad they already are. Right? Now look at this.
I think today's the day it actually all comes tumbling down. I think I bet we can make Hotbit actually say, yeah, guys, there's limits to how much fun we can have.
I'm not reprimanded yet, honestly, and I'm very impressed at that.
I've wanted to be a bit mischievous coming into this broadcast and just sort of have a flex and see what I can get away with. So today's the day.
When I said there were no rules and there was nothing going to do, there are limits. Okay, I do have to make that clear.
Harry and I have said a lot of things on broadcast, and I don't think we've ever had any comeuppance from any of it.
The only time I ever thought I was going to get in trouble for something I said was when I referenced Coke on a broadcast that was sponsored by a very different beverage sponsor, and I had a moment of, oh, I'm going to get fired.
I thought you were literally talking about cocaine.
No.
I wish they would sponsor esports events. That would be
a big
step.
Coke.
Yeah, because I mean,
with the sponsorship.
it fuels this industry, doesn't it? So it's the only explanation for the decisions that get made. For example, saying, I mean, whichever advertising executive came up with the idea of advertising an esports brand by saying we don't want to be the best esports brand, that guy is a genius of sorts, isn't he? And you have to wonder what he's putting in his coffee in the morning, don't you?
Just sweeteners, man.
Yeah, I put Pepsi in my coffee. Personally.
Just a Spartan whittling away at the nerve endings. Liaz is trying to save an AK. That's what's going on in the background, by the way. There is this whole, you know, elimination best of 3 going on behind. So Liaz just saving. Let's not forget, this was a really, really good T-side out of EXTREMUM that now has ended up in a tie game. Right now, anyone could take it. For those of you who maybe missed the last time these two teams played, EXTREMUM, they managed a 4-round T-side, but they had a big CT half to almost win that game. Now, almost is the operative word there, right? That means they didn't win it. So we were hoping on the back of a better T-side this time around, you know, there would be some good results for EXTREMUM.
Now favored again in the Vibe at odds. So Extra Salt back in control, quite the T-side comeback. I mean, it's one thing.
Vibe having a mare trying to work out what this one's going on. They're
like, oh, EXTREMUM, they're good now.
Yeah, man, yeah, they got this.
Wait, no, they're shit in the bed. No, swap it back.
I knew these guys who actively don't want to be the best esports org.
Shit. To factor that into the odds now.
Your marketing has been evaluated.
We're swaying it. Oh dear, well this has been a great comeback for Extra Salt. Is it gonna, you know, be finalized? Oh my god, the wallbang, everything. JT dies at the bottom of it. Sonic also got tagged, but a flash sets him up. It's actually Fang getting the frag. OC's dead, Sonic's still up. Fang grabbing the orb. 2 players already wide on the sandbags and sight. Fang's got to deal with them. Smoked out. Az is not moving, he's not escaping with his flashbang. He could. There's no one here to punish right now. The bomb's walking back to B.
I still can't believe that Grad actually hit that leg shot. He was fully blind, adjusted, and tagged him through the thigh. Now, Fang's down for the count. Didn't take much for it. Bentet in position. Been pretty dangerous here. Maybe not reflecting on the scoreboard, but had a good job of locking this down. They're going to boost up by the danger panel, it seems. Maybe take a little peek. Shouldn't have eyes on that. But the AUG waits on the other side, and support is close at hand. Molly in to force him off this position. Gonna go ahead and smoke for it to try and get away. Teammate comes back in, but it's a 2-on-2 on site. They need to get this first. They do. Trade is instant. Marky will take some more. He wants that bomb. He wants that plant. The round still in question. 5 points of health, but does he get the bomb punched in? He does. Mission accomplished. Money gained. Round lost. But you had to get something out of there.
Yeah, you know, you're at least happy with the little cash injection, right? Like at a bare minimum, as well as that, you've done a decent bit of damage here to EXTREMUM. You know, you're forcing a lot of reinvestment out. And as you approach crunch time, you know, the more you can have yourself teed up to break your opponent's money, the more it starts to matter, man. There is no worse feeling than you'll get into, you know, the twilight years of a game. It's all kind of coming to a close, and then, oh no, we're all out of money, boys. We're having to, you know, make decisions between force buying and playing for OT, and you know, all these other factors weighing in. So EXTREMUM, they might have this lead. They reinvest now. Extra Salt aren't in a bad position yet. If they win this next round, right, they are immediately back into this game. But it is hinging on this round right now.
Like, just to get rid of Sonic. Sonic is a nuisance lurking under these stairs. He does it quite a bit. Likes to play around them on both sides of the map. And I think a lot of this utility is pretty much tailored to Sonic right now. Oh, they see the 3 mollies over. Bentet knows.
Oh! What a mess.
How do you get away?
Flashed, blind, burned, sprayed. There's no escaping. You've just got to meet it in the middle, meet it in that B site. Fang with the spray. He jumps out. Bentet's still here. He's been here all along. He's looking to finish the round, finish the job. Everyone's low, and Bentet's laying them to rest. Just Grat now. 1-on-2. Marky with the bomb. May you want to give that to Fang, who's very low. He's already crossed, however. Tap. Grat drops. He goes in, and he's got the shot, but it's putting Marky on 3 health and not converting the kill. Must have come through the box. What a horrible way for that to go for Grat. But that's another round for the T's, man. They just keep building.
I think I was fully clenched that entire round. From the get-go. From the duel by the stairs. Blinded up, still doing damage, somehow surviving. Flashes, just a constant pace and pressure. And I think you said it last round. Now they're right back into it. We got a Mag 7 out for Jacob. We got some pistols around. Very broken by here from EXTREMUM. To try and be competitive in this round, they've already lost Grat.
Just bopped. 2 bullets.
But this is what I was saying, right? The prophecy. No money now for the side of EXTREMUM means that Extra Salt, by winning that last one, you know, that they've effectively set themselves up nicely to kind of leapfrog into the lead. That's why, within the context of getting that bomb down, getting those kills in that round that they ended up losing, well, it's paying dividends now. Jacob with this Mag 7. He also wants some payments in his account, man, and he's going to get them with this gun. Big money to get made. Jacob, oh, I love this. The aggression with the Mag 7, and he's hiding out. Oh, only good for a bit of damage onto the 3rd, but he's already done enough. Jacob, he set them up nicely to try and make some magic happen. However, JT is the anti-mage of Extra Salt. 14 on the board. And now they sit in the lead. Oh, just tore my headset off as I was saying that. Nice.
Now, I swear, the Mag 7 must be radioactive as a gun, because every time a player grabs it and picks it up, it feels like their balls just swell.
Just to make it clear, that isn't what happens when you're exposed to radiation.
Watch South Park one too many times, maybe.
Yeah, that was just... I think I was really irresponsible by the creators of South Park to kind of put that out there into popular culture. It does make you wonder how many people have tried it at home. And
yeah, I mean, how many people have been influenced by cartoons and the likes, you know? Like, that's a serious topic, I think. I think that most forms of modern media should be banned just to preserve, you know, the... Well, you know, like, because people are influenced by what they see.
These video games that we're watching, sorry to break it to you, breaking the wall here, they're not actually real. These are animated characters. Let's turn the stream off right now. Let's cut this. Let's delete the game from our Steam library. Do the right thing.
I thought this was a documentary.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, wait, hang on. You know, I'm talking about banning Rick and Morty, South Park. You're talking about banning Counter-Strike. This is a game all about love. Look at this, right? They're out in middle. It's the love cuddlers versus the birthday boys over here in mid. Liaz waiting, right? JT, gives a nice big cuddle to Buntet down at the bottom of ramp. And wouldn't you know, Sonic has laid the love on thick onto Liaz down in middle. There's going to be a big, fun birthday party over at this B bomb site, and Fang's bought the cake. The candles are lit. And I don't think EXTREMUM are going to get there to blow them out in time, so...
This is Counter-Strike for kids.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
It'd be really bad manners if they did do that, because I'm guessing it's not their birthday. If Fang brought the cake. Like, you know.
What, do you bring your own cake to your own birthday, Rich?
No, I mean, I would expect...
it all?
I mean, you know, if we're talking, I would expect somebody maybe related to me, or, you know, someone, you know, a personal acquaintance. I wouldn't expect the rival Counter-Strike team to be like, hey, Rich, you know, you've made so many stellar contributions to esports, so here's a cake. And then they put the cake down and then blow out the candles in front of me. I mean, like, get out my house. What's this?
I mean, that's done, isn't it? Blowing on candles now, post-COVID. Like, you know, that's pretty unhygienic.
Yeah, from now on, I think the way you have to do it to make sure you don't transfer any diseases is go over the candle, put the candle in your mouth, go right down to the tip, the base of the candle, right? That's the trick. Yeah. Because if you don't go all the way down, it's not as good, right? So you go all the way to the base, you close your mouth up around it, and then you starve it of oxygen, and it goes out.
You could clap, or alternatively, if you don't want to burn your insides, you clap, the air will blow it out. Clap next to it. Wash your hands first.
An electric fan. Your battery, one of the
fan to blow out the candles.
Just a little snuffer.
Oh, crap!
Hire a transformer, get them to shake it in the air really fast.
Blow-Us was one of the transformers. He literally could turn into
his name
an air conditioning unit. Yeah, Blow-Us. He was an air. It was
more of a request than anything.
Yeah, I mean that like we did find that out actually. It turned out he was just a really creepy transformer. But...
Oh! Hang on a sec, look, we're into this 3-on-3. Rat needs to hold on to short. Oh, the flash leaves him blind. Liaz, come on, Liaz, give us something big. Give us something to hold on to. This was meant to be the EXTREMUM comeback story on Vertigo. Extra Salt now in the 3-on-2. And only Buntet and Liaz left to beat. They will have stolen this map away, setting themselves up well in this series with Nuke as the second map. Little Molotov onto the short side, trying to make them feel uncomfortable, but the flashes is still ruining your day if you're EXTREMUM. You got to get on this bomb. The lineup is in. Liaz is finished off, and Extra Salt take the victory. Wow. What a turnaround, right? Considering how that last game went, I did not see this one coming. It's a huge bit of effort from Extra Salt to go 1-0 up in this series, and they're eyeing up a potential 2-0. Can we have EXTREMUM bounce back? I don't know. You have to join us in a few minutes to find out.